Hello everyone, this is Anthony with Trader's Ultimate Edge. We're going to look at the support and resistance indicator today. This is a chart of May 27, 2022, and you'll see the red and blue lines on the chart. This is the new support resistance indicator. These things will appear throughout the day. So we'll go down here to the bottom, and you'll see just after the start of the day here, it was about 35 minutes after the start of the day, we did get our first red line. You'll see it appeared over here. This is an area, so the red ones come in, and they come in as the stock moves up, thus they could be resistance, but of course you all know support and resistance can change directions throughout the day. So initially was resistance, you can see it hit it a couple of times, came back, it was support, broke through it, tried again, couldn't make it, came down, came up, played around it again right there. So this line ended up being kind of important. If you wanted to trade this on the move up, it gave you the area for your double leg, right? Over here, you'll see this gave us an area here, which never got retested really. But up here, check this out. So this area, 4130, was very important. Now you'll see I have a couple of fib lines here from before. Those have been drawn there for months. And it came up and it found all these spots right here. Tells you this is a very, very, very important area in the markets. And it needed to break it and hold it to do anything important, which it did. Now what we'll do, we'll go back to the previous day. We'll look at the previous day. There was some here as well. So here you can see it found this point early in the day, right over here, and it ended up being somewhere that the stock kind of consolidated around the rest of the day. You'll see here, it found this, hit it again later in the day. You'll see here it found this. When it broke through it and broke down below it, it ended up being a really nice move. So areas of support and resistance, you guys already know, very important. This isn't just picking out pivot highs and lows, though. What this does is it uses the CVD indicator to find areas with high volume, areas that are important to the markets for one reason or another. So you're not just going to get every random pivot high or low. It's going to give you the ones that are important. There's some settings in here. Restrict to cash session only, which I recommend leaving on, just so it doesn't draw them all of your chart in extended hours. And the sensitivity filter. And you can turn it off and you get a lot more lines, but of course that ends up being a little cluttered. If you like seeing them all, if you like them, then you see it picked up a few over here and then ended up being important over here. See that? If you like them on here, then, you can leave it. But if not, then there is a filter that you can use to filter out some of the lines or add more lines or whatever you want to do. It's a sensitivity filter. If you just want to see ones that are really important, you can turn it up even higher. And those are the ones that are super important, right? It comes default at 1. It is turned on by default, and you could choose what you would like to see with that filter. So that's how it works. It's not a replacement for knowing your support and resistance areas. What it does is perhaps more analogous to supply and demand because it's using volume to find these very important areas in the market. So they, and then what it does is it finds the pivot high or low price right near that area. Very, very frequently, they come back as important spots. So that's the new support and resistance indicator. It is not meant to be used to trade by itself. It is meant to be used in conjunction with other indicators or other trading strategies, but it is just another tool in your toolbox. Thanks for listening.